was no screaming, no slam doors, no final words to blame. Just two hearts slowly drifting like embers losing flame. We sat across the dinner table talking about our day, but somewhere in the silence our love just slipped away. No shattered glass, no angry tears, no thunder in the sky, just something soft and fragile, learning how to die. Our love died quietly, without a single sound, no warning signs, no lost and found. It faded like a photograph left out in the light. Our love died quietly one ordinary night. We still said I love you out of habit, not belief. We still lay beside each other, but mouths beneath the sheets. Your hand no longer reached for mine the way it used to do, and I stopped asking questions I already knew. We called it just a phase, said we'd be okay, but deep inside we felt it slowly decay. Our love died quietly between the words we didn't say, between the space in every kiss that slowly turned to gray. No big goodbye, no dramatic fight. Our love died quietly in plain sight. Sometimes the saddest endings don't come with shattered hearts. Sometimes they're just two tired souls with heavy, breaking hearts. We didn't fall apart at once, we unraveled thread by thread, until the only thing between us was the life we never led. Our love died quietly, and I still hear the hush of something once so beautiful turning into dust. I would have fought 1,000 wars to keep us alive, but you can't save a heartbeat that doesn't try. No storm to remember, no tales to replay. Love died quietly, and we let it fade away. Wasn't loud, no crashing sound, no thunder in the sky, just quiet words between us, and a tale you wouldn't cry. We sat across from each other like strangers in disguise, and somewhere in that silence I watched forever die. Your hands were cold in mine, like they'd already said goodbye. I felt the truth before you spoke. I felt the end arrive. It was the day love died, right before my eyes. No screaming, no fighting, just unsaid goodbyes. We let it fade like it was nothing, like we didn't even try. So did I. The pictures on the wall still hang, but they don't look the same. Smiles frozen in the moment before the hurt and blame. We used to talk for hours, now we barely speak at all. Sometimes love doesn't shatter, it just slowly falls. I kept waiting for a spark, for something left to say, but you can't breathe life into something in the grave. It was the day love died, when hope lost its fight, when your eyes stopped reaching for mine at night. We held each other loosely, like we both knew it was the day love died, without a cry. Maybe we grew different, maybe we grew tired, maybe forever needs two hearts on fire. We tried to hold the ashes, tried to fake the flame, but love without the feeling is just a hollow night. It was the day love died, and I felt it break inside, like a candle in the wind, with nowhere left to hide. We kept turning like before, but something changed in time. It was the day love died, and I lost what once was mine. No funeral, no roses, no final lullaby, just two hearts walking away on the day love died. It wasn't loud, no crashing sound. It wasn't loud, no crashing sound. It wasn't loud, no crashing sound. It wasn't loud, no, wasn't loud. It wasn't loud, no crashing sound. Oh, it wasn't loud, no crashing sound. It wasn't loud, it wasn't loud, it wasn't loud. crashing sound. I smiled when you were looking, laughed like I was fine. I hid the cracks inside my chest between each I'm alright. You never saw the midnight where I broke down on the floor. All the silent storms I faced, the tears you never saw before. I was strong in front of you, weak behind closed doors. You never knew how much I hurt when you weren't mine anymore. These are tears you never saw before, falling in the dark. Every drop of memory you left inside my heart. I held the pain so quietly, pretended I was sure, but these are tears you never saw, and I can't hide them anymore. I told my friends I'm healing, that I'm finally moving on, but healing feels like breaking when the love is still so strong. I kept my pride between us, wouldn't let you see me fall, but pride doesn't stop the aching when I'm alone with it all. You walked away so easily, like I'd be okay. You never said a part of me that begged for you to stay. These are tears you never saw before, hidden in my sleeves. Tears that soak the pillow of a heart that still believes. I wore a brave expression while my world was torn. These are tears you never saw, the night my hope was worn. If you had turned around that night, you might have seen the truth, the trembling in my fingertips, the shattered proof. I didn't cry to change your mind, I cried because I cared, because loving you so deeply was more than I could bear. These are tears you never saw before, not the ones I let you see. These are tears that fall for someone who was never meant for me. I held them back for dignity, for love I tried to restore, but now they fall like rain you never see. The tears you never saw before. You saw my strength, you saw my smile, but you never saw the tears I hid all the while. You started like a sunrise, soft colors in the sky. You held my hand so tightly, said we're never say goodbye. Every kiss felt honest, every word felt true. I never saw the storm clouds hiding inside you. You promised me forever, like it couldn't slip away. But forever turned to silence in just a single day. You turned our love into pain, sunshine into rain. Every always that you gave fell apart again. I gave you all my heart, you gave me change. Now all there's left of us is love into pain. I still remember dancing in your bedroom late at night. We were young and fearless, everything felt right. But slowly something shifted, like shadows in the light. You were drifting further while I held on tight. I kept believing in us long after you were gone. Sometimes the one who loves the most is the one who ends up wrong. You turned our love into pain, whispers into cries. Turned my trust into a lesson and my dreams into goodbyes. I thought we healed together, break the hurt and chains, but instead you walked away and left me love into pain. Maybe I ignore the cracks in the words you said. Maybe I held on to hope long after it was dead. Love shouldn't feel like losing every single day, but I kept fighting battles you'd already thrown away. You turned our love into pain, and I still feel the burn. Every memory's a scar that refuses not to return. I would have crossed the fire through the darkest rain, but now I stand alone with nothing but love into pain. We were once a flood, right in the all that remains is love into pain. I used to wait by the window every time you said you'd call, counting seconds like they mattered, like I mattered at all. You'd say you love me softly, but only when you needed home. Now I understand the truth. I was loving you alone. I gave you all my open heart. You gave me half your time. I thought that was enough for us, but love shouldn't beg to shine. It was me, love alone, fighting for two. Me, love alone, believing in you. I held on tight while you let go. I watered seeds you wouldn't grow. Now I see it clear as stone. It was me, love. You never fought to keep me, never chased when I would cry. You said I was your everything, but never asked me why. I built my world around you, made your dreams my own. But every tear that ever fell for me alone. I kept forgiving distance, kept ignoring signs, thinking if I loved you more, you'd finally be mine. It was me, love alone, calling your name. Me, love alone, carrying the flame. You stayed just close enough to stay, but never enough to feel the same. Now I'm standing on my own after what broke my heart, trying to build a masterpiece from someone's broken part. I gave you what I had to give. You left me scared and bone. Now I'm learning how to heal from loving. But never again will it be me, love alone. Started like any other day, sunlight on your face, coffee cups and quiet laughs in a familiar place. I didn't know the air changed, if something felt untrue. I didn't know forever would end with losing you. You said we needed time apart, said it was for the best, but every word you softly spoke was crashing in my chest. It was the day I lost you, the day my world turned gray, the day your hand slipped out of mine and slowly walked away. storm, no shattered sky above, just silence breaking through. The day I lost my everything was the day I lost you. You pack your memories into a single case. Every folded shirt you took erased a part of this place. You wouldn't meet my trembling eyes, wouldn't let me see if there was any part of you still holding on to me. I wanted to say don't. It was the day I lost you, the day my heart fell through, the day all of our promises split into two. I stood there in the doorway with nothing left to prove. The day chose a life without me. It was the day I lost you. The moment love went wrong, how something once so beautiful could end without a song. If I could turn the clock back, I'd hold you tighter too. But time keeps moving forward without me and you. It was the day I lost you, and I still feel it now, like a scar that never fades, like a broken vow. The world can spin it like before, the mind just stopped in two. Then our hearts stopped beating right. Oh, it was the day I lost you. Same sky, same side, but nothing feels the same since the day I lost you. Lost myself in the pain. It started like any other day, sunlight on your face, coffee cups and quiet laughs, an unfamiliar place. It started like any other day, started like yesterday's. It started like and started life since starlight on the way. It started like and started like it started like it lost. It started like Put your letters in a box beneath my quiet bed. Try to pack away the words we never should have said. I tell myself it's over now, the time will help me heal. But every night I'm face to face with the love I still feel. I change the locks, I change my ways, I change the songs I play, but I can't seem to change my heart. No matter what I say, it's the love I still feel. Though you're gone from my side, the love I still feel, that I'm trying to hide. I let you walk away, but my heart didn't leave. I'm learning how to breathe with the love that won't release. I see you in the smallest things, in sunsets and in rain, in the way the wind whispers your forgotten name. I try to find somebody new to quiet what is real, but every touch just reminds me of the love I still feel. They say that love will fade away if you just give it time, but time just makes me miss you more in ways I can't define. It's the love I still feel, heavy in my chest. The love I still feel, that won't let me rest. You closed the door behind you, said this was for the best, but how do I move forward with you still in my chest? Maybe love like this doesn't disappear, maybe it just settles somewhere near, not loud like it used to be, not wild, not loud, but soft and steady like a hidden cloud. It's the love I still feel, even after goodbye, but love that still trembles when I hear your name nearby. I may learn to live without you, but I know the truth is real. You're gone from my world, but not from the love I still feel. Some hearts move on, some hearts conceal. Mine keeps beating with the love I still feel. The house is quiet, lights turn low, your picture by my side. I trace your name in fading dust and swallow back my pride. I told the world I'm doing fine, that I'm okay, I'll try, but they don't see what happens on the night I cry. When the music stops playing and there's nowhere left to hide, when memories grow louder and I can't keep them inside, it's the night I cry, when no one's around, when my broken heart doesn't make a sound. I let the tears fall like a lonely sky. side of the bed stays cold, like it's waiting to. Every shadow on the wall reminds me of you. I almost reached to call your name, like you might reply. The silence is the only voice on the night I cry. I replay every word you said, every last goodbye. Try to find the moment where we let love die. It's the night I cry, when the truth comes out, when I can't pretend what this pain's about. I hold my chest, asking myself why I'm brave when the sun shines, but at night I cry. Maybe one day I won't break when I hear your name. Maybe one day love won't feel like a losing game. But feeling takes time, and tonight's still mine, with every tear falling like a sign. It's the night I cry, where I let you go, where I face the hurt I don't let show. No one sees the way I try to survive the dark. On the night I morning will come, I say I'll find, but only the moon knows the night I cry. You were the summer in my shy heart, the first hand I ever held, the first time forever was something I truly felt. We were young and fearless, believing love was said. You were my first everything, the one I can't forget. We wrote our names in notebooks, drew hearts around the lines, never thinking someday you wouldn't still be mine. First love I can't forget, no matter how I try. Every new beginning feels like a quiet lie. I've learned to smile again, but not without regret, because you were my first love, the one I can't forget. I still remember that first kiss under a painted sky. How my hands were shaking when you said I was your wife. We promised we'd stay young like that, that time would never win. But growing up meant growing apart, and that's where heartbreak begins. I've met other faces, heard different names, feelings, but nothing ever feels quite the same. First love I can't forget, you're written in my soul like a melody I once knew that still won't let me go. I've tried to turn the page, but the ink is still too wet. You were my first love, the one I can't forget. Maybe it wasn't perfect, maybe it couldn't last, but first love leaves a mark that outlives the past. It's not that I still need you or wish we never split. It's just a heart remembers where it first learned how to feel it. First love I can't forget, even after all these years. You were the start of every smile and the reason for my tears. I've grown, I've changed, but one thing stays said. You were my first love, the one I can't forget. Some loves fade away, some hearts just reset, but first love is forever, even when we forget. We started like a fairy tale, two hearts in perfect line. You said that I was yours forever, and you were always mine. We wrote our names in hopeful ink, believed in every word, but somewhere in the middle, the pages slowly blurred. No villain, no explosion, no dramatic goodbye, just chapters growing distant underneath the same sky. This is the end of our story, the last mine will read. No more once upon a time, just memories. I thought we'd reach the happy part, the kind that never bears, but love doesn't always finish with the fairy tale end. Your pictures still hang quietly, like they don't know we're done. The promises we whispered, now I go one by one. I trace the words we used to say, like they might change the plot, but you can't rewrite a chapter when the feeling's lost. I try to turn the page alone, pretend I'm moving on, but it's hard to close a book you love for so long. This is the end of our story, the part where no grand goodbye, just silence in the wind. We didn't mean to hurt each other, but this is how it ends. Maybe in another lifetime we get it right. Maybe we find the courage to stay and fight. But timing wrote a different script, one we couldn't defend. Sometimes the hardest words to say are, this is the end. This is the end of our story, and I'm still holding on to every word we ever said before it all went on. I keep our dogged memories like letters I won't send, because even broken love was beautiful back then. Close the book gently, don't tear the page apart. It's the end of our story, but not the end of mine.